Hi everyone, this is Maggie with another craft for you. This is a really simple one, but there are just so many things you can do with this, and it's just an easy way to make something really nice for your wall for almost no cost. So all you're going to need is a frame. You can see this has something in it already. The cheapest way I found to find frames, obviously they're not going to be heavy duty quality, but depending on what you're using it for, you really don't need it to be. So this one is from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to be removing this. And then you're going to need some paper. I chose some heart scrapbook paper here. Some Scrabble tiles. These are a little bit larger. These are not from an actual Scrabble game. I found bags of these in Target during Valentine's Day. That's how long I've had these. I haven't used them. But you can order these online as well. I'm sure they're on Amazon. I have seen them around. If you can't get your hands on these, if you can just get blank tiles, that's fine too. You can take a marker to it, a stencil, decals, rub-ons, and do it that way. Me being a librarian and a word nerd, and an English major, I like my Scrabble tiles. So I thought that was cute. And you'll need a slicer and some type of glue. I'm going to use a glue gun to glue my letters on. The first thing I'm going to do is take this apart. The only thing with Dollar Tree art, not necessarily all of their frames, they have blank photo frames you can buy, but these don't actually tell you how large they are. So I just want to measure this to see how big my piece of paper needs to be. I have an idea because I've bought from them plenty of times, but I just want to make sure. Yep, okay, so this happens to be 9 by 9. This is square. For my design, I do want it to be square. There are rectangular frames. There are smaller, there are larger. There are two different types of rectangular frames that Dollar Tree has, actually. There are skinny ones, which are 7 wide, I believe. Instead of your regular 8 by 10, they're 7 by, I want to say 11. So I am cutting my paper down to the 9 by 9 that I need. And what's great about a craft like this is you can make this as easy or complicated as you would like. You know, another step that I'm choosing not to do because of my color scheme is you can certainly paint this frame if you wanted to be any color you want. Because I want to glue onto my paper, I am going to keep the glass behind my paper. So everything's just going to go back in the way I found it, and that looks great. And you'll just snug this down again. The paper should not move once it's stuck in here. If it does, we can always you can always pop it back out and put some adhesive down. Like I said, I don't think I need that. So now we've got our paper here. I'm gonna get rid of my scrap. And now you're going to put your letters can spell out anything you want. It can be names, it can be, doesn't even have to be a collection of words, it can be one word. If you happen to have a smaller frame, you just want to highlight one word, or maybe you would also like pictures in here. So you'll have less space for words. It could also be song lyrics, which is actually what I'm choosing to do. This song has special meaning to my boyfriend and I. We are both big Billy Joel fans, and I actually had not heard of this particular Billy Joel song before he and I started dating, which is now a very long time ago. But yeah, it has become one of my absolute favorite songs. Called You're My Home. And this is what it's going to look like. I am going to glue this down off screen just so I can get my face a little bit closer to what I'm doing, because right now I have the camera in between me and the art. So I'm going to glue it really quick. Like I said, I have my glue gun right here. That's what I'm going to be using, just so you know. So I'm going to glue it down, and then I'll show you it finished. And here we go. So my tiles are all glued down. That is your finished piece. So it's really easy, just a frame, paper, and some tiles. And you can use anything. You don't have to use tiles. You don't even have to use words. You can apply this idea to any kind of 3D art you want to make. Just a frame, a nice background, and then you can glue whatever you'd like to it. And this is gonna go on our wall. So I hope you found this craft fun. I hope you've been getting some ideas to keep yourself busy at home, hopefully with things you have lying around that maybe you want to spruce up, you're tired of looking at. So if you make anything like this, or something a little different, I definitely would love to see it. I love seeing other people's crafts and art. It gives me inspiration, and it's really cool to see what people do. So I hope you like this, and send us a picture if you make one, and I will see you in our next video.